Hi, welcome back to day 6 of 7 days to sound body and mind. So today we're going to be concentrating on our third eye chakra, but before we do, I'd love it if you could like and subscribe, and again just sending this video to anyone who you think might need it, or all 7 of them. So today I am in the midst of noise. And I was like thinking, do I leave this to night time to film it? But in my area, those of you that come to my sound baths will know that I always say we're in an urban area, so just let the sounds of outside drift in and out and become part of the soundscape. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to record, and whatever happens outside happens, because as well, when we did yesterday on the throat chakra, we did all about listening as well. So those sounds that come, that are part of everyday life, they're just here, aren't they? It's life. So I thought I'm just gonna record. So today I'm going to introduce a little bit of, I didn't plan this, but I thought I'm going to do it because it helps to regulate the nervous system. So I'm a yoga teacher, and one of the things that really stuck with me when I was doing my yoga teacher training was something I'd never done before, which was stretch a particular organ of my body that I'd never thought to stretch, which was my eyes. And when we are actually stretching our eyes, because of the nerves behind our eyes and how they're linked to the brain, it really does help to calm our nervous system. They're linked to the vagus nerve. So the vagus nerve is linked to our central nervous system. So we can regulate through stretching the eyes. Who knew? So what I'm going to do today is just first of all just lead you through a little stretch of the eyes. And I'd love it. I do this every morning as part of my routine, and I'd love it if you could incorporate into yours. It really, really does help. So I'm going to take my bangles off. They're going to add to all that noise that's outside. So coming into your position, whichever position you'd like, I'd probably suggest that you sit up for this one whilst we're doing the eyes. You might want to sit up all the way through, or as we go into the sound, you might just want to lie down. It's completely up to you. So nice straight spine, sitting on a cushion, finding a comfortable position. If you want to, you can light candles, you can bring in incense, as we have been doing in the mornings, or your aura spray. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start to connect with the breath first. So just closing the eyes down. Taking a few deep inhales through the nose and then out through the nose. Filling the belly, the lungs and the chest, and exhaling out. Again, filling the belly, the lungs and the chest, and exhaling out. One more big breath in, belly, lungs, chest, and exhaling out. And now we've come to that little bit of a more centered, calm through breath. That's how we can always come back to our center. Just taking a deep inhale. We're going to open our eyes, and I'm just going to lead you through this. So what we're going to do first is we're going to look up and down 4 times. So what you don't want to be doing is you don't want to be moving your head. It's not about moving the head. It's literally about isolating the head and moving the eyes only. So you might look, I'm just thinking you do look a little bit mad when you're doing it, but who cares? This is all about learning to not care about what other people think and doing this for you. So you're going to look up, that's down, down, up, down, up, down, up. We're going to do that 4 times. And you come back to center. You're going to look to the side, and then you're going to look up and then down to the other side, and up and down. So I'll lead you through. So come in with your eyes to the center, keeping that head isolated, and you're going to look straight down as far as you can, then up as far as you can, and again down, up, down, up, down, up, back to center. You're going to look right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and back to center. Looking up to the right hand corner, down to the left bottom corner, right top, bottom left, right top, bottom left, right top, bottom left, back to center. Left top, bottom right, left top, bottom right, left top, bottom right, left top, bottom right, back to center. You're going to incorporate all those movements now by taking the eyes in a circular motion, so looking down and then all the way around, circling round for 1, circling round for 2 in the same direction, circling round for 3, and circling round for 4, and then back the other way, circling round for 1, circling round for 2, circling round for 3, circling round for 4, and then back to center. We're going to rub the palms of the hands together, creating that beautiful life force energy we all have running through us. And then just place the hands over the eyes, closing the eyes down. And again, just taking some deep inhales here. And maybe just giving some gratitude for these beautiful eyes that help you navigate this life, help you navigate emotion, relationships, that help you see the beauty in the world, help you figure out situations in life. Just really giving gratitude right now for these 2 beautiful, beautiful organs in your body. We are miracles. So when you're ready, we're going to go into our practice. So I want you to, you can either, sorry about the kids, but again, we're incorporating the sound. School holidays. So we're going to, you can leave the hands over the eyes and keeping that sense of gratitude for these beautiful organs. You can either lie down now, or you can stay in your seated position. And just becoming aware of the third eye, which just sits in between the brows, slightly above the brows, and focusing on that area. The eyes are the windows to our soul, aren't they? And the third eye is all about our soul self. It's about coming out of the logical brain and into our soul-led part of the brain. There's no logic here. We are led in this world to believe that everything has to have a logical explanation. But when we tune into this chakra, it is all about trusting our intuition, trusting that deep knowing, that inner voice, and knowing that we can rely on the visions that come through for us, that there doesn't need to be a logical explanation all the time. These visions come through as messages. Messages that the soul wants us to know. So I'm just going to ask you to tune in now to that intuitive part of yourself, that third eye, and to not think about it too much, because again, that's our logical, egoic brain coming in. But just seeing if there is anything that comes through here, any visions, colours, shapes, symbols, or maybe there's just a message of maybe just even a single word that comes through. Just noticing anything that arises here for you. And noticing being the prominent word here, we don't need to attach a story. Just noticing. So just bringing your awareness back to the hands. You have taken them away from the placement over the eyes and the third eye, just taking them back over that area. And just imagining, just visualizing a beautiful amethyst colour. It could even be an amethyst crystal if you like. So just imagining this colour starting to emanate from the hands. And just entering the third eye area. Starting to make its way slowly in the most beautiful flow from the hands into the third eye. Really feel it filling this area. You might start to feel a pressure sensation in the third eye. And that's completely normal here. We are sending this beautiful healing Reiki energy through to our third eye, clearing, and balancing this chakra so that we can see clearer, so that we can follow our intuition without our logical thinking getting in the way. To know that we are divinely led in everything that we do, bringing us back to ourselves. Knowing that this chakra is your bridge here. It is truly the bridge to the higher self, to those intuitive messages that always want to come through for your purest and highest good. Just receiving and noticing anything, any sensations or anything that might come up for you here. If you want to, you can pause the video here and carry on feeling into the third eye. Or you can simply start to bring the hands down, wiggle into the fingers, taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more big, beautiful breath in. And just opening the eyes when you are ready. And when you're ready, we're just going to prepare to chant. So the chant for the third eye is Om. You're probably very familiar with Om. A-U-M. You'll see it spelled O-M some places. This is A-U-M. When we chant it, we're going to pronounce the A-U-M. So, okay. So we're going to chant 3 times, and it's going to be to for those deeper voices joining us, I can't even get that low. Find your range. So closing the eyes back down, bringing the awareness back to the third eye. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling out, inhaling to chant. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me today. You can save this, you can come back to it at any time. We all got one more day left for our crown. So I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me today, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye for now.